certain ones that most I call upon to do a different work.
Now in this come the man called Sayan Kuti alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla.
Everybody worship money. I know they show myself. I just want it. I say, shit, you get your day.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough seems to come easy for him.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Kambuaya. High. Distributed tidily. Good running, strong and purposeful. Big chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
And we have our very first corner. Has crossed into the... Terrific effort! Baresi gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. High. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Neymar. Oh, that's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Persib Bandung, already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. Duke receives it in a good position here. He's got away, takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Ixes. Walsh. In with the challenge. Duke picks it up out wide. Looking to pass their way up. Shoots! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gerrard has it in a wide position. Shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, he's real chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. Rijkaard at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Strauch. Gerrard. Great defending, strong and determined. High. Now it's Kimmich. Now there's a... Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, terrible pass. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Shot goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Gerrard. And he's in on goal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cruyff. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Kimmich. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, that's fabulous. Kimmich. That's very neat. Cross needs to be good. Oh, and the shot! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Neymar. High. Strauch tries to dink it through. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. He's in a great position here. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that is the end of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Persib Bandung changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Persib Bandung, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Strauch. Traoré. Arhan. Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. And That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Juve does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Gerrard. And this is Cruyff. Cafu. And this is Cruyff. Gerrard! And that's wide.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Persib Bandung are looking to go forward now. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Juve. He has a look up. Here's... Oh, shooting chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake.
There's the shot! And that has flown over.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Persib Bandung still have the cards to affect this game. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Arhan. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Kimmich. Strauch. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. A nice sequence of passes, this. Good ball. And the finish! Walsh. Ferdinand. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Walsh. Goes looking wide. Verdonk. No, again there's no way through. High. Well, that has not gone well.
Persib Bandung seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And he welcomes it in. Has a look and plays it forward. Gerrard does well to get it back. Thinks about the shot. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! And he's missed it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Throw it. Joe! And that has faded wide.
Diop clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Verdonk. Into the last 5 minutes. High. Strauch. Verdonk. He's had a shot! Oh, denied at the last. Persib Bandung have their second corner now. Oh, great leap! And he couldn't keep it down. Real chance! And there's a goal! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of slop.
Oh, what a mistake! And a chance! And that's a good finish. They're back within reach! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully. Oh no, decent chance! And it's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment. What? And we're done. Persib Bandung perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found the way. Can he finish? Verdonk, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, it's come loose. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
Shot a goal! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
It says. So we're still where we started right now. Nicely spread. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He shifted it to the flank. He has found the way, and a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Traoré strokes it back. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! It's in! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the first moment of real significance. Chance! Strauch. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is a great pick-out. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. He's gone for goal. Nearly, but not quite.
Hey is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Turns back here, probably the best option. Traoré. He's looking wide. He's on it, can he get away? Shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Persib Bandung with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. Spread it left. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Mbappe. Messi looking to receive it in space. And no, he's seen through all of that. Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Verdonk. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oret Mangwan.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in, and the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Persib Bandung up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Persib Bandung just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. We're on the move again. Persib Bandung currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And he's picked it up out wide. Has a look up and delivers. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had it taken off him. Succumbs to the pressure. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That is good strength.
Oh, great feat, that.
Referee's given a throw. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Verdonk. Strauch.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Out towards the flank. He's got away. Just eases him off the ball. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Takes the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Walsh. Great vision. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Nicely weighted ball. And that is headed for the middle. That could spell trouble.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Strauch gets a good foot in there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
He's in! Must be! He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Persib Bandung really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Number 10, Didier Drogba.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Drogba. And that's gone loose.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
The ball has bounced loose now. Foot in.
Substitution on the field. Number 20 coming on the field.
So,
is
Jim, what are you thinking?
number
Well, it's
4,
approaching that time where
Odegaard.
you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Oh, good spread.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It says spread out to the left. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Romani. Now that looks a decent ball. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Strauch, and that's going wide left. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. There's the delivery.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Persib Bandung, moments now away from seeing this one out. Into the last 5 minutes. High.
Persib Bandung nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now this could be a chance. Reinders. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking to pass their way up the
2 added
pitch.
minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Mbappe. Mbappe. There's the shot! Oh, good finish. And right near the end, we have parity. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Persib Bandung have been handed a game-changing chance. A big, deep breath. It's in! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Picture this, I'm posted, minding my business. Trying to play cool, so I did resist for a little bit. But the whole playlist was lit, and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang, and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, wanna dance. I wanna, what you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is move on the board with the
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use...
Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. And it's been given away. Now that looks a decent ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Shevchenko. He's got away. Oh, some astute defending there. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get through. He's having a hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Arat Mangwan has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. It says high. Chouamon. It says. Oh, terrible pass. Kambuaya. High. Strauch. Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Still goalless at the moment. High. Ah, he's given it away. He is through here. Decent chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now there's a fine ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Ayutthaya with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that's neat. Ball's gone out of play. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Cross needs bullish header!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Arhan. Chouamon. Look at the space here, and Shevchenko! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Well, that has not gone well. Can he get it through? Bellingham picks it up out wide. Bellingham! Not the most accurate pass. This time, surely! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done.
There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Persib Bandung certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's made its way to him. And here's the chance to counter. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oret Manguan. Strauch. Yamal. Hazard. Shevchenko! Verdonk. Cambuaya. Strauch. Baresi gets a foot in here. And it's Hazard.
There will be
Oret
one
Manguan.
at a time.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's beaten the last man. Forlan! And that's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Persib
I'm
Bandung
afraid
go
to
in
tell
at
you that we're
half-time
expecting
with
traffic
a game
be
to
heavy
chase.
after the final whistle today.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Persib Bandung can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Arhan. Verdonk. Hazard. Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted. Traoré. High. He's a sharp little ball. Shot, surely! Oret Manguan. He's shifting through the gears here. Time and again they are repelled. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. Now the ball's gone astray. Persib Bandung still this single goal behind. Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Forlan. Persib Bandung are looking to break at pace.
29,830.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And that has left him in a heap. He's found a way through. Serginho was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on...
And the shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
He's having a shot!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's Asa! It's a loose ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. High, gets a good foot in there. Shot could be... Shevchenko! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It's all becoming so easy. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew...
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And that was his 20th goal for this team. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So could they be onto something here? Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he was quick to react.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kambuaya. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fabian Ruiz is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they've...
Hazard is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. This is a promising build-up. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising. He's gone for it!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice physical challenge. Verdonk, foot in. Soboslai ventures forward. Nicely worked. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Arhan.
There'll be
Kambuaya.
3 minutes added time.
Strauch does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Forlan. Showing good feet. Forlan! And another try! It is close, but that is the last of it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially...
We talk about our differences, and we don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up. You gotta get some, take some, fix it up. You gotta break some. You gotta open up. gotta give some, take some, fix it up and then break some. Gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up if nothing's there. Come on, bring some.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. We are just getting started. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
Well timed, excellent interception. Arhan, Verdonk, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Lopez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. He's picked his way through. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary. Ball's gone out of play. It's going to be another throw. Both sides exercising caution for now. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Marquinhos chooses to go crossfield. Rashford. And it's Serginho. Serginho drives forward on the overlap. Serginho. That is lovely. Rashford. No way through, so back it comes. He's having a pop! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Wirtz. They're back in possession. Takes a shot! And we have our very first corner. Towering header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Strauch. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In with the challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Wirtz. That's good running with the ball. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Strauch. Looking for the run. Malaysia are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That is good strength. Kambuaya. That is good alertness. Wits! Wits! Sensational from Wits! A finish of true class! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's managed to get free. That's a good ball out wide. Verdonk. Frimpong simply refused to be outdone there. Wits! Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Arhan. Oh, this looks sharp. Oret Manguan. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's run loose here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are and that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Persib Bandung come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Walsh. Rido. Kambuaya. Spread out to the left. High. Strauch. Romero producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. An uncompromising challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the finish! And no mistake! Back to within one! Interesting! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.000
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well read, nice interception. Played out towards the right wing. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that has not gone well. Strauch. Persib Bandung are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. Space for him to turn and look. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. But they've got it again. Juve. Lopez. Oh, shooting chance! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19.
So we have movement on
Numero
both
5.
benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 15, il numero 11, il numero 10, il numero 17. Cambio di giocatori.
Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? Gets a good foot in there.
Persib Bandung really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found a way through. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Malaysia have their second corner now. Olise goes short. He's having a hit! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely weighted ball. Olise's cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's only too happy to take that back. Dahari. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's intervened well there. And it's Frimpong. And here's Olise. And he's found a way past. And he shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Malaysia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
2 minuti di recupero.
And that's gone loose. Now it's Olise. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And that is as far as it goes. Persib Bandung perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Signori, preparate I biglietti.
Lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions, and I surround myself with good these days, because the trouble will take you far astray, far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short to sit around just feeling sad. Put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because the light bulb is energy saving, and it takes its time illuminating. When I will see all of the mess you're making, the mess you're making. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. In this place, no way. In this place, no, no. In this place, no way. In this place, no, no. In this place, no way. In this place, no, no. In this place, no way.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. It's a promising position. And that is out of play. Can he get it through? Has to go back. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Driving forward. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Oh, good effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Vardiol. Fermin. Persib Bandung. Marcin. And there's the shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Verdonk. Tries to play it through. Now here's the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivers the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. Lofted, getting up there! They've scored! And there is your opener. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Persib Bandung have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, he's having a go! Now, there's a terrific hit. And it's Lopez. And that could set him on his way. And this is Shevchenko. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is a great pick out. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vardiol. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he has shown him a yellow card. The pass has gone astray. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. Partey. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. He's got away. That has not gone well. Cambuaya. Here's Fount, takes a shot! In he goes again! No, just not quite.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Upamecano. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for a runner, and this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Foot in. Ruben Neves. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Persib Bandung come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Persib Bandung have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, my advice would be...
Fermin!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Fermin. And here's Messi. Lopez. Molina has it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. Now this could be a chance. Fermin really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one... Great chance! And the shot! Oh, good finish! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And he's done it again, he's got his second. A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Shevchenko. Cambuaya. And now the breakaway. He's a sharp little ball here. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's found a way past. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he can clear it away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the ball is out of play. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Nicely weighted ball. Fermin looking to receive it in space. Time and again they are repelled. Verdonk. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Fermin. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Arhan. Verdonk. High. Knocks it into space. He has a look up. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Looking to widen the gap even further here. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Out towards the flank. It's a promising position. Oh, nice touch. High. Oh, he's having a hit! Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a... He's gone for the shot! Rising over the bar. So we have movement on both benches.
Número 6, número 9, número 5, número 14.
Percy Bandung are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Número
39.
Número 18, número 8, número 42.
Nice bit of trickery, and he's picked it up out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Ah, such a clever touch. Knocks it out wide. Sane. Zielinski. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach.
Good effort from distance. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, strongly challenged there. Ødegaard. Lovely bit of skill. And he's played it back. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Verdonk. And it's Rice. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Saka. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Ødegaard. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for the run. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. No goals as yet. Nice looking ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good ball, good take. Ah, such a clever touch. Great chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Walsh. And he's picked it up out wide. Passing nice and neat. Rice. Now it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival, Alexander-Arnold. And here's Batistuta. Lovely feet. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Driving on and making good progress. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to pass it through. Played out towards the right wing. No way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? This is a promising build-up, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Ronaldinho. And they're on him in a flash. Strauch. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Arhan. Indonesia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Batistuta. Saka has it in a wide position. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Picked out brilliantly. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that was asking for too much. High. And this is Batistuta. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Strauch. Arhan. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And now they can spring out of defence. A quick look, thought about cutting inside, hoisted it. Oh, great leap! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Caceres. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. Taken back almost at once.
Ødegaard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ronaldinho, and this is Ronaldinho. Now, can he find a finish? And the shot! And there's a goal! And there is your opener! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 19.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 18.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ødegaard, he's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. Rice. Looking to play him in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saka has it out wide and in space. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Ødegaard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in a great position here. Pressing high and with purpose. Raya punts it upfield. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution.
And that should get the job done.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi is wide and looking to get onto this.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Indonesia are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Palmer! Palmer! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Arhan. Rido. Vares ended up in no man's land. Caceres. Cambuaya. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And here's Palmer. Oh, that's neat.
2 added minutes.
Batista,
have been
real
indicated.
chance! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Arsenal, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it... So bring it on, hype, expectation, emotion, the game yet to kick off, the excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against against Indonesia.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So straight into the action. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a...
Decent chance! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rido. Oret Manguan. He's in plenty of space here. Plenty to aim at here. Space for him to turn and look. Reinders. Some good work on the right flank here. High. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
High. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Messi. Yamal is having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Indonesia currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Verdonk. And he's gone searching crossfield. Aimed beyond the defence. That'll be a throw-in. Camavinga. Yamal. Barrios. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Arhan. Dix. Oh no, this does not look good. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And it's Barrios. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Strauch. Cambuaya. Reinders does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, there's a probing ball. Senesi calmly anticipates. Oh, he's on his own! He's got away. And he shoots! Oh, that's a key interception.
Pretty robust defending.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Mbappe. Walsh. Oret Manguan. Indonesia looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. That is good strength. And that is expertly dealt with. Looking for a runner. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vardiol. The muscular approach does pay off here. Kambuaya. High. And he's forced to go back. Dix. Arhan. Threads one in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There will be 1 minute.
We are into overtime. Oret Manguan. Kambuaya. Can he get it through? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indonesia up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Indonesia can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Rodri. And it's Camavinga. And Gvardiol. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rido. Walsh. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Barrios. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross. There's the header! Oh, good finish. Arsenal are level. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field is
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
So what can they come up with here?
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And it's made its way to him. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That has been cut short.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Valverde.
for this match was
Yamal in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He has found the way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Forced to go back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vardiol. Oh no, what has happened here? Van Dijk. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good alertness. He's in a great position here. Oh, cracking ball. Played out to the left flank. Has crossed into the middle. Keeper has taken a real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's found a way through. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Senesi. Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. Spread neatly.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Can he latch on to this? Rodri. Barrios. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Indonesia look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And great chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Yamal, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that was very necessary. And that is that. Indonesia can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Romani picking up the...
like a red, never walk alone. No, only you wait, walk I come. Like a red, never walk alone.
Indonesia do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Indonesia need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
He's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. Gehi can clear it away. Aldero finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most... Oh, he's been... And the shot! And he's found the net! And look who it is! He leads the way! He leads the way again! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. No way through. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, great chance! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It says. That has ended up in no man's land. That'll be a throw-in. Front-footed pressing going on here. Walsh. Foyt drives forward on the overlap.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he latch on to this? He has found a way through. Oh, he's a header! Oh, crossbar! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Strauch could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Gordon. It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy. He's shifting through the gears here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he stays out of further trouble.
Strauch given the lift of his goal. And that is a little undercooked. Verdonk. Walsh. Verdonk. Strauch. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And it's hoisted clear. Bellingham.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's picked his way through. Saka. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Arhan. Verdonk. Strauch. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's fabulous. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that is well cleared. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Arhan. Now that looks a decent ball. Incoming towering header! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oret Mangwan.
Oh, great feat, that.
Anderson, there he goes, motoring forward. It's Kane! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening.
And that is indeed the final act. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so the action is resumed. Now it's Gordon. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice looking ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Substitution in progress.
England have their second corner now. Can he finish? Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Thinks about the shot, shoots! It's in! And they edge themselves ahead. They have it in their sights once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that pass just didn't quite work. Anderson does really well there. He is strong.
Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And they're back on the ball again. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. And that is doing no harm at all.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Anderson. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Strauch. Dodonk. High. Anderson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he get on the end of this? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Strauch knocks it out wide, and he's quick to return it. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. No way through, so back it comes. He'll try from distance! And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Dodonk. Arhan. Nicely weighted ball. Gehi calmly anticipates. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's managed to get free. And this takes a shot! Kambuaya. Arhan. Strauch. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a threatening ball. Oh, good climb! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Coming on the field, number 22.
Tries to pass it through.
Number 8.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Saka. He's shifting through the gears here.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Arhan has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
I don't think his manager can quite believe what he's just seen. You can't lose your head like that. You can't.
Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. England could have here their final chance.
Substitution for England.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Coming on the field is number 9, Madueke.
Foyt.
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Foyt does well to get it back.
4
Eze.
added minutes has been
Oh, he's found
indicated.
support out wide. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Oh no, what has happened here? Walsh. Time added on, 4 minutes. Gordon's cross. And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time. Big chance! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? They forced the error and extracted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum.
문제는 다 패스 다 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 Don't wanna worry 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보낸 그 night 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 내버려둬 just can't stop 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 폰 고장 나버려 난 비용 비켜 내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁게 yeah do my dance 걸음마저 step 길을 끌지 내가 굿보는 get on my way up cause I be bustin' 이제는 또 패스 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난 시선을 뺐어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보낸 그 night 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 You know what? 더 다르게 더 걸어와 발바닥이 더 뜨거워 누가 뭐라던 난 이대로 walk 내 기름에 그려워 난 만들어낸 noise 내 이름을 불러대
Tunisia prepare for one of the most important games in their history. Last day, must win. It is the most unmissable of games, the real epitome of do or die. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We are just getting started. Indonesia must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Threads one in. He's a sharp little ball here. Now he's running away. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good running, strong and purposeful. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's all alone. Shapes to shoot! Dispatched clinically. Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Played out towards the right wing. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Showing good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Probing pass. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Chouon. Verdonk. Strong running down that left flank. High. Searching pass he's played there. Indonesia currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Well, that's an excellent interception. Great chance! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Right back in the game. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chouon. That'll be a throw-in. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That is good strength. And the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And he's intervened well there. Chouon. It says. Verdonk. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's neat. it'll be a throw-in. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rido. It's gone out for a throw-in. Walsh. It says. High. Strauch, given the lift of his goal. That has been slung wide. It's a threatening ball. Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Has been indicated.
And yes, it's him again. Chance for a shot! This possibly the last play of the half. Rodri bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Indonesia are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Just a quick request today for everybody to
Well, it
please
has been
kindly
a
remove
high
any cars
octane
parked
first
on the road
half, full of
outside
action,
the stadium.
both sides with
Substitution.
2 goals going in at half-time. And that's the second half started. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. That's really well cleared. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. No foul, says the referee. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. Kane. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Fernandes. That's Kane. Plays it through. Good ball, good take. He's got away. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And it's Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. Very nicely done. It's run loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
This match was 71,550.
Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Kane. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Chance to deliver. Punched away. Chance, surely! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there.
And he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Picked out, there's the shot! And it's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 22.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Serginho cuts out the pass, and he's lost his man here. Now there's a fight, there's the shot! An uncompromising challenge.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 18.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Can he finish? Well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Manchester United.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And
Terrific effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's been taken short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Martinez, but he's well positioned here. It's out for a goal kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Well, this is surely their last chance. Steaming on goalwards. And that was very necessary. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that's going wide left. Back towards the middle. Martinez. And that's really well manoeuvred. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now, this could be a chance. That has not gone well. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. No, it's come to nothing. Rabiot. And no, he's seen through all of that. Cambuaya. Verdonk.
Pretty robust defending.
This could be their final throw of the dice.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around it. And that is as far as it goes.
Just a quick
Tunisia
reminder today,
can look
please
back at
refrain
this result with
from
regret.
this
A
stadium.
front foot start,
Thank you
but
very
they were
much.
ultimately...